No bull, no mistakes. 4 guaranteed skills to become an advanced pickleball player. Do you want to become an advanced pickleball player? Do you have the thirst to improve your game? And do you wish to learn new skills? If yes, then watch this video very carefully. Over the past few years, there has been a meteoric rise in both player skill and coverage of professional pickleball tournaments. The days of watching a single static feed from the baseline at a far too high angle and without any commentary or knowledge of the score have passed. The pickleball organizations have made significant investments to improve the quality of online broadcasts by adding expert commentators and flashy visuals. Now we can quickly and easily improve our pickleball skills by studying the techniques and methods used by the sport's top pros. In today's video, we're going to focus on 4 such skills that can help you to become an advanced pickleball player. 1. How low you are in a ready position. Let's stop what we're doing for a moment and focus on a high-level athlete to notice and watch. The ready positions of professional pickleball players are marked by a significant increase in athleticism compared to those of amateur players. This is one of the major differences that I observe between professional and amateur players. The good news is that it is a basic ability that any of us can work on improving. Even if the ball isn't coming our way, we should remind ourselves to maintain an athletic posture, bend our knees more than we normally would. This is analogous to keeping our paddles up. When we make the effort to do so, I believe that all of us will convert some additional shots, which will come as a surprise to us. Number 2, composure and long volleys and rallies. To speak for myself, I know that whenever I hit a ball that I believe will be a winner, but that my opponent somehow returns, I have a tendency to want to hit the next ball even better in order to win the point. This is because I want to beat my opponent. However, keep an eye on how willing the professionals are to reset the play following a quick rally. They accept the circumstances in which they find themselves and move on to take the next shot rather than allowing their ego to get in the way, as mine does. Most of the time, that results in a drop or a reset, despite the fact that they were previously in an offensive position. This should serve as a valuable lesson for all of us. The activity cannot be compelled. The finest players are patient enough to wait for the optimal moment to attack, yet they're also astute enough to know when it is not the optimal moment to go for the winner. They maintain their composure and wait for the next ball, which may be one that they can attempt to put away. Number 3, never take a shot off with their form technique. It has always struck me as odd how seriously Simone Jardim takes every dink. In fact, it almost seems as though she's trying to overstate her form. On the other hand, I can point to 3 times in every single game of pickleball where I chucked a dink directly into the net because I was being lazy and tried to smash a dink without resetting my feet. It almost seems as though the reigning world champion might be onto something. As I indicated in this section about working low to the ground, this is a pickleball talent that all of us, regardless of our current level of competence, are able to develop upon. It's possible for us to actively remember ourselves to keep our center of gravity low, to realign our feet after each stroke, and to intentionally work our feet into the correct position before each return shot. This will allow us to strike each return shot with proper form. These motions eventually become second nature, which contributes to our overall improvement as players. Number 4, elite players have elite tracking skills and elite reactions. You must have known that if you visited the blog of a visual company, you were going to learn something about vision, right? But it is undeniably true that hand-to-hand combat on points, such as these, elicit audible gasps and cheers from the spectators who are impressed by the player's capacity to track the ball so quickly while simultaneously making accurate and aggressive shots at their opponents. Being able to hit a baseball with such pinpoint accuracy requires an incredible level of quickness and dexterity. We've had the opportunity to observe the visual processing skills of a few of the top professionals in the game of pickleball. It shouldn't come as a surprise to anyone that these players' abilities are strikingly similar to those of some of the best Major League Baseball players we work with. It should become as no surprise that the best pickleball players have exceptional visual capabilities, given that their convergence, divergence, recognition, and tracking are all at the highest caliber. In a manner analogous to that of baseball players who have an exceptional command of the strike zone and who appear to be aware of the pitch and its location the moment it's released from the pitcher's hand, these top professionals truly do see the game more slowly, and as a result, they're able to decide whether or not to swing at the ball more quickly and with greater precision than an average player. Fortunately, all of these are skills that can be improved, and there are a few different approaches that can be taken to improve them. In addition to being an excellent method for warming up, hitting volleys, and practicing our reaction time on a tennis blackboard, and an outstanding way to improve our game, moving close to the wall, give the ball some pace, and see how long you can keep it in the air by seeing how long you can keep the ball from touching the ground. You can make it more difficult for yourself by moving closer or further to the wall, striking the ball with more force or less force, or attempting to alternate between forehands and backhands. Bonus tips. 1. Stay at the kitchen line. The tendency among novice and intermediate players, respectfully, is to gradually move back from the kitchen line as the point progresses. Don't even consider it. If you move back from the line, you'll increase the likelihood of getting a ball near your feet. Furthermore, it's extremely difficult to get those shots back. Instead, maintain a calm and steady demeanor while working the kitchen line. It's up to you to respond. Don't give an inch. Number 2. When you're waiting for a game, watch advanced players. If you're going to be waiting around for your game to begin, you might as well do something productive with that time. If an advanced game is currently being played, pay close attention to it. Keep your distance from the seating area so that you won't be distracted by it. Watch everything that they do with some extreme attention. After that, choose a few things and put them to the test in the next game you play. Number 3, try new shots. Even though pickleball has been played for well over half a century, that does not prelude you from trying out other sports or activities that have not been played for as long. There's still a substantial amount of room for experimenting and developing new ideas. It goes without saying that you should never do this during a serious game. However, if the stakes aren't as high, feel free to experiment with different strategies. Why not put a little bit of a twist on that serve? Or why not try some long-range shots? Number 4, serve deep. This is one of the most important concepts to keep in mind when working on your serve, along with the other things that need to be focused on. When you serve deep, you accomplish 2 goals at once. First, you keep your opponent away from the kitchen, which is a good thing. Second, you make their return serve shot more difficult by positioning at a greater distance. Make an effort to not be concerned with the power, instead concentrate on getting as deep as you can. So what is your number 1 strategy to improve your pickleball game? Tell us in the comments. Also, don't forget to like this video and share it with your fellow picklers. Also, if you love pickleball, then make sure to watch this next video on our channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.